Next one is relationship between Kp and Kc. For example, A in gaseous state reacting with B in gaseous state is going to be gives rise to C plus D. Both are in gaseous state. Now Kc is equal to product of concentrations of products by, otherwise you can take this one is 2C. So it will be C square concentration of D by A concentration into B concentration. I can take this one also 2 square. Now Kp is equal to pressure of C square Pd by pressure of A square pressure of B. Now I given partial pressure of C, partial pressure of D, partial pressure of A and partial pressure in Kp. So what is the meaning of partial pressure? From Pv is equal to nRT, then P is equal to N by V into RT. We can write N by V is a concentration and RT. So we are writing partial pressure for C, which is equal to partial pressure of C is equal to concentration of C into RT. For D, partial pressure of D is equal to concentration of D into RT. Now for A, partial pressure of A is equal to partial pressure of A into RT. Now for B, partial pressure of B is equal to concentration of B into RT. So substitute partial pressures in Kp. Then Kp is equal to, this is the formula, Pc square. Pc is nothing but C square into RT square. C concentration square into RT square. Pd means concentration of D into RT by, next partial pressure of A, concentration of A into RT square. This is concentration of A square. Here concentration of A is nothing. So here next one is partial pressure of B. So it will be concentration of B into RT. Then separate RT. Kp is equal to C square RT C concentration square into D concentration by A concentration into D concentration into RT square, RT square, RT square, RT cancel. B concentration. All RTs will be cancelled. We can write RT power 0, right? RT power 0 means 1. Now Kp is equal to, this is, what is this one? Kp. Kc is equal to concentration of C square into concentration of D by concentration of A square into concentration of B. So we can substitute in this place Kc into RT power 0. So this is the Kp Kc relation for this equation. For general equation, Kp is equal to Kc into RT power delta Ng. So delta Ng is nothing but number of moles of products in gaseous state minus number of moles of reactants in gaseous state. If you are taken, this is what is the reaction we are taken, 2A plus B gives rise to 2C plus D. What is delta Ng here? All will be gas state only. Here the 2C and 1D. Total 3 moles of product. Reactants 3 moles is equal to 0. That's why we are getting RT power 0. If it is 2A plus B gives rise to C plus D. What is delta Ng here? All in gas state if you are taken minus 1. 2 products and 3 reactants. 2 minus 1 is equal to minus 1. We can write Kp Kc relation for this one. Kp is equal to Kc into RT power minus 1. So in this two, Kp is more or Kc is more? Kc will be more. So here in this reaction, Kp is equal to Kc. Like that also they can ask the question. In the following reaction, which one is having more Kp than Kc, or Kp is equal to Kc, or Kc will be more than Kp. Examples of write Kp Kc relation for Kp and Kc relation for following reactions: N2 gas, 3H2 gas state, which is going to be gives 2 moles of NH3 gas. So write Kp Kc relation is Kc is less than Kp or Kc is more than Kp. Next one is 2 moles of SO2 gases plus O2 gas, which is going to be forms 2 moles of SO3. Write Kp Kc relation. Decomposition of PCl5. Gas state going to be decomposition to PCl3 gas plus Cl2 gas. Right? Kp Kc relation. We need to check change in number of moles of gases. So in this first reaction, delta Ng value 2 products 4 means minus 2. What we get here? Kp is equal to Kc into RT power minus 2. It is RT power minus 2 means it will be 1 by RT. 1 by RT means it will come to Kp side. Kp into RT square, which is equal to Kc. If you are multiply RT square and Kp, then it is equal to Kc. Means which one is more? Kc will be more than Kp. Next, if you are taking 2 moles of SO3, 3 moles of reactants, delta Ng will be minus 1. If the delta Ng will be minus 1, then which one is more? Kc will be more. Kc will be more than Kp according to first equation. Next, this one, products are more, reactants are less. Delta Ng will be 1. Then we can write Kp is equal to Kc into RT power 1. Then Kc and RT we are multiplied, then it will be equal to Kp. So then we can say Kp will be more than Kc. It will be whole square, it will be whole power minus 2, it will be whole power 1. Next, relationship between mole fraction and between Kp and Kx, equivalent constant of mole fraction. I am taking equation A gas state plus B gas state gives rise to C plus D gas state. Now Kp is equal to partial pressure of C into partial pressure of D by partial pressure of A into partial pressure of B square. Now Kx is equal to mole fraction of D into mole fraction of C by mole fraction of A into mole fraction of B whole square. We have the formula for partial pressure and mole fraction relation. What is that formula? Partial pressure is equal to mole fraction into total pressure. Now you can find partial pressure of equation reactant and products. partial pressure of A is equal to PA is equal to mole fraction means mole fraction of A, XA. Total pressure means PT. PB, partial pressure of B is equal to XB into PT. Partial pressure of C is equal to XC into PT. PD is equal to XD into PT. Substitute in partial pressures in KP. Then KP is equal to PC. In the place of PC, XC into PT. Next, partial pressure of D, XD into PT by next one, XA into PT. I given okay one only. Next, XB into PT whole square. Then PT square is cancelled. Then we'll get XC into XD by XA into XB square into PT power minus 1. Why? Because it will denominator will go to numerator, it will be minus 1. Now, in the place of this one, what we can write? Kx, equilibrium constant of mole fraction. Kx into Pt power minus 1. This is Kp, Kx relation. It is for this reaction. Generally, what we can write? Kp is equal to Kx into Pt power delta Ng. So next relation between Kx and Kc. So three equilibrium constants are there: Kp, Kc, Kx. Kp, Kc over, Kp, Kx over. Then remaining is Kx and Kc. So Kp is equal to Kc into Rt power delta Ng, right? One more. Kp is equal to Kx into Pt power Ng. Equal these two reactions. Kc is equal into Rt power delta Ng, which is equal to Kx into Pt power delta Ng. Kc is equal to or you can take that Kc by Kx is equal to Pt power delta Ng by Rt power delta Ng. If you want to simplify this, means we can also simplify Kc by Kx is equal to, I am taking Pt by Rt whole power delta Ng. We can take this one is Cx or Ct, total value whole power delta Ng. It is Kc, you can send that Kx into that side. So we can write simple form by this. Next one question, units of Kp and Kc. So Kp is equal to, what is the formula? Partial pressure of products by partial pressure of reactants. Pressure means, what is the pressure unit? Atmosphere. This one also atmosphere. If number of products means will be more, means you will get atmosphere square. For example, A gives rise to 2B. Then here 2 moles of products are there, means it will be, what will get? Kp is equal to B square, pressure of B square by pressure of A, means what is the unit? Atmosphere square by atmosphere. We can write atmosphere whole power delta Ng. So what is the change in number of moles here? 2 minus 1 means Now change in delta Ng is equal to 1. Here what you are getting here? Atmosphere is cancelled. Atmosphere power 1. So which is equal to, we are going to be taking for general equation atmosphere of delta Ng. Same like that Kc also. For Kc what will get? In Kc what will get? Here pressure, there concentration. Concentration means mole per liter, whole power delta Ng. This is a unit of Kc, unit of Kp. One question. Reaction log Kp by Kc plus log Rt, which is equal to 0. So which of the following is correct for this reaction? Option A, N2 plus O2 is gives rise to 2 moles of NO. Second one option is 2 SO2 plus O2 gives rise to 2 moles of SO3, all in gas state. Third one is ammonia formation. N2 plus 3H2 is gives rise to 2 moles of NH3. Option D is decomposition of PCl5. It will form PCl3 and Cl2. How can you do this question? We need this equation. How can we get? From this one you can write, given equation is, otherwise you can find the each equation Kp Kc relation and take the log on both sides. Then you will get this one or not, you can check. Otherwise I am going with this equation, log Kp by Kc plus log Rt is equal to 0. Log A plus log B. Log A plus log B is equal to log AB. So we can write Kp by Kc into Rt, which is equal to 0. Log will be going to that side. Kp by Kc into Rt, which is equal to anti-log of 0. Anti-log of 0 is value is 1. So Kp by Kc into Rt, which is equal to 1. Then send that Kc into that side. Kp into Rt, which is equal to Kc. Send Rt into also that side. Kp is equal to Kc into Rt power minus 1. This is the check this Kp Kc relation with for which of the following equation? First option the given N2 plus O2 gives rise to 2NO. What is change in number of moles? 0. So here Rt power 0 need to becomes, but here minus 1 is there. So option 1 is wrong. Second option 2 minus 3 minus 1. So option 2 is correct. Next third option 6, 2 minus 4 means minus 2. So Rt power minus 2 need to become. So it is also not correct. So here 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 minus 1. So fourth option also 1. It is not correct. It is plus 1. Second option is minus 1. So I'll give one question for the homework. (2a plus 2b gives rise to 2c, gas state, gas state, gas state. Options are log Kp by Kx plus 3 log 1 by P is equal to 0. Second option log Kp by Kx minus 3 log 1 by P is equal to 0. Third option log Kp by Kx plus 2 log 1 by P, which is equal to 0. Option D is none. So find out, we'll discuss this question tomorrow.